Wyoming reaction channel will probably come up, and then you just look at the dude and you go, hey, are you Chris?
The thing is zero third-person perspective. I bet if you asked them, they wouldn't realize a person was sitting on the couch.
Right.
Let alone, let
right.
alone that it, you know what I mean?
Well, and it's so funny because all of our viewers, if we decide to keep this in, they all think that I'm like 6 foot because they know Matt's 6 foot.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, I just thought you'd be taller.
When we're sitting down, we're the same height, and then we stand up, and
they're like, oh, I just thought you'd be taller.
Oh, it's okay.
But if Dario's listening,
I know. If Martin's listening, Diodario's listening,
allowed to list one
MXL is listening, Dixon's listening, Liquid Deathwater's listening.
Taylor, fucking Gibson.
You can't do competitive.
Squire,
anything.
Squire, what's up, Squire?
You can't do competing companies.
I'll take anything. Harbor Freight, fucking hit me up.
All right, Harbor Freight, I'm in. I'm on the Harbor Freight
We'll all
team.
take a Harbor Freight. Yeah. Let's just settle on that.
Real quick.
All right, here we go. This is the Harbor Freight sponsored 307 Reacts episode. Just kidding. 307 Reacts. Matt, Chris, Joey, John. Who are these guys? Do you know these guys? If you've seen our channel at all in the last 15 years, you know exactly who they are because we have mentioned them several times. Joey, I think, has been on.
Liquid Death sales reps.
Have you been on an episode before? I mean, other than yesterday's.
Yeah.
You have? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, he's a drummer. We're easily forgettable out there in the world.
I sit in the back.
Sit in the back and stay quiet, until it's time to make noise. But anyways,
or when it's not time to make noise, like you're tuning.
They are in a band called 10410, and they are currently, we're working on a project with them in our studio. They also have a 5-song EP available on YouTube. It's called Kiss the Viper. That was also recorded right here in this studio. So if you want to check that out, type in 10410, and I'll do a little right on
10 FOUR.
We'll zoom into John's titties. And with that, on the screen in front of us, it is our boys. I mentioned 10 Now I have to mention As the Structure Fails. There are friendly dudes from up in Canada, and they're like legitimately some of the coolest dudes that we've met in this whole thing. They make some amazing music. We go out of our way to do edits for their videos. If you haven't seen some of our edits, check out Sleepcore, check out Foot Metal. I can't remember. They've got corn cob metal. Is that what it is?
Cob metal.
Cob metal. They've got baby metal on there. They are insanely creative with how they
toddler core.
Toddler core. They're insanely creative with how they create videos and how they make their media content, and it's just worth it. They're a blast. Follow them on Facebook.
Core.
Do that whole
Still
thing.
Waiting for that one.
don't give a taco core, boys.
Don't give them any ideas. You might see it.
You might see it.
For today's episode, this is a video that me and Chris have actually reacted to before. This was actually the Foot Metal video that we reacted to. So check that one out first, then come back to this one. This is the song is called Forgotten, but this is the acoustic version of the song, and I don't think we've had this one on the channel yet.
I have a hard time remembering, but I knew the 10410 boys were going to be in here, and I was like, this would be a great.
Yeah, and honestly, even if we have, it doesn't matter because I'd watch it again anyways because they're amazing, and their audio recording quality is incredible, and I'm pretty sure they do. I think they do all their stuff in house. I think it's all them.
Yeah, in fact, it's been a while since you probably perused their page.
Yeah, it has.
They talk about their drum plugins, what drum machines they're using.
All right, okay.
There's a lot of content for you to watch there.
I'm just going to write all this down really quick so I remember to fucking... All right, it's written
down
there.
He's actually writing it too, folks.
I'm a very fast writer. So anyways, we're going to get right into this one. If you guys are along for the ride, please hit that subscribe button down there. Hit that bell. Set the notification settings to all. In our last few videos that we've posted, you've seen big screen caps of us actually doing all that stuff down there. It means the world to us. It's totally free for you. It could legitimately change the world and change how we make content and provide videos for you guys and things like that.
Yeah.
Head over to 10for10's page and make sure you give them a subscription as well.
Thank you.
They're local artists. They're totally independent, unsigned. They do all their work on their own outside of how we help them out. But I mean, it's a whole DIY project, independent everything. So we're all looking for the love out here. If you guys are along for the ride, help us out.
Boys, if you come to the U.S., of course, we're going to come see you. And if you need an opener, I'm sure the boys will do a little bit of
hell yeah.
Real
quick.
Real quick. Yeah.
We're already packed up ready to do it. So let's
any y'all bands listening, come through. We'll open for you.
All right, let's get right into this. Here we go. This is Forgotten by As the Structure Fails.
Get it.
That quality is...
He wears flannels. He gets it.
He's from Canada. He has to. He's required. He's wearing the same hat as me. That's a Taylor. That's such a nice guitar.
All my life I've given nothing shore. Circling in my head is every thought to let this go. Restless awake, time won't heal.
This is the bro in the back.
Right, just out in the field. I'm pretty sure that's their drummer.
That's John.
That's John.
Okay,
That's
well,
John.
we break on
Out
that.
there in
I'm
the
so
field.
sorry, you guys. I was trying to be an adult back here.
There's no
It's
adult
such
on
a-
this channel.
It's such a nice, like, beautiful,
It is beautiful.
video
It is
going
beautiful,
on.
yeah.
And bro's just back there.
Just
I'm
chilling.
like, I can't focus on anything but him. Every time he comes, he steals the show.
So if you put yourself in the drummer's perspective on this
Yeah.
video,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like,
What else do you do but
yeah,
stand
you're
back
like,
there?
they're coming up with the idea for the video. We're doing this acoustic thing.
No,
I'm like, what are we all doing? Well, the two boys are gonna be playing the guitars, two
Yeah.
singers are gonna be singing, and the drummer's back here like, I'm gonna go stand over there.
yeah, and it's way the fuck over there.
I'm just
like,
gonna be over there for a while.
I think he was arms crossed, but he was so far away I couldn't tell you.
Bust out the cajon or nothing. Like,
When y'all need me back in for reshoots or whatever, just wave and I'll come over. But I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be way back.
I'm gonna be
there.
out here spitting sunflower seeds.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, that shit is so funny, man.
Oh my god!
do
For
we
those
have-
of you who don't know,
Do we have that anywhere? Have we posted that anywhere?
It might be. I don't know.
We should put that on our Facebook or something because that shit is fucking
If
funny.
it's on your hard drive, it might be in there somewhere.
Oh, you're right. It probably is. It probably is.
We were shooting our Freebird cover music video, right? And I have
Nice video.
an amazing shot of Aaron on the bass just ripping that solo. And Matt comes walking right into frame, okay? And I'm not saying like
Oh,
he
no.
comes walking into the top of frame.
Oh, no.
Or like just the edge. Walks right in the middle of frame.
Center stage, baby.
Handful of sunflower seeds, just spitting sunflower seeds, fucking like listening to the
Yes.
thing, whatever. And then walks right back out of
big
frame.
dick drummer
I couldn't even
energy.
use the footage, and it was so good, guys.
It was like the video-
I tried to use AI to remove it from the. I tried. I spent 2 hours on that clip, and I couldn't.
It was like the video wasn't even being filmed.
No.
I completely forgot that anything was even happening. I was just a Wyoming boy out in the field enjoying his sunflower seeds,
Yes, you
sunglasses
were.
on, checking out the ground, walking around,
Why
dude.
the fuck wouldn't you be?
And then we look at we
It's
look
just
back at
art
it.
happening all
We
around
look back
you.
at it in post, and it's just like, oh, dude, this is such a good shot. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Here come me, dude, just moseying through this thing. Drummer. It's amazing. So, way to go, drummers. Keep it up out there. Good job, John. Outstanding in your field, exactly where you belong.
By the way,
outstanding in your field.
As the structure fails, boys, you know how we refer to your drummer as John? Meet John.
This is the actual John.
This is our John.
Yeah, this is drummer John.
This is Wyoming John.
Drummer John, meet drummer John. He's in the background back there.
That's where we belong.
Yeah, outstanding in your field. Let's go.
Hold it inside.
Oh, there you go. And is that not what John would do?
Absolutely.
Time has come and gone.
It looks like it. It looks like it, dude.
They say what's done is done. I'll just refuse you. I will not be forgotten.
So good, dude.
yeah.
All my life I've given nothing sure. Circling in my head is every thought to let this go. Restless awake, time won't heal us now. I just can't hold it inside. 'Cause I cannot change your mind. Our time has come and gone. Will not be forgotten. They say what's done is done.
Oh, here he comes.
Just dead ass
Here it
sprint.
comes.
Not even like a cool fucking run in.
No.
Dude. Is he gonna tackle him? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What?
Are you seeing now? Do you see now?
What? Holy shit.
It's John. It's John.
Yeah, the worst part about the whole thing too is he probably had to pack up all their gear and load it in the car for them.
He might have.
You know, the guy that hangs out with all the musicians in the band and
He
carries
might
all
have.
the gear.
Very possible, dude.
Dude.
See, now you get it. With the mannerisms, with just the way that he is. That's John, dude.
I got a great intelligent joke. So we mentioned the Outliers EP. And if you've read the Outliers book, you'll understand that Canada produces so many actors
Oh my God, these are so funny.
and musicians
There we go.
because if they're born after May, they don't make it into professional hockey.
Ah,
And
that
if you
real
had
thing?
read the Outliers, you would understand what that means. But I'll give you guys the quick version of
Yeah.
it. In Canada, you are recruited from Pee Wee League hockey to the next level at the age of 10. You cannot join the next level until the
Until
age
you're
of 10.
10. Okay.
So if you're 10, born January 1st, and I'm 10, born January 31st, you're a year older than me minus 2 days. So you're going to be a year bigger than me, a year longer.
You
on
mean
this
December
day.
31st?
Yeah, what did I say? Sorry.
January 31st.
Oh, yeah,
So-
December 31st.
Yeah,
what did I
okay.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that full year on me. So if you notice, professional Canadian hockey players, almost all of them are born January 1st up until May.
No shit.
And anything after that hardly gets recruited.
What?
They're an anomaly to make it.
That is crazy.
Yeah, dude. So they be like planning their cycles and stuff around that.
That's wild, dude. And like hockey is no small deal in
No.
Canada from what I've known about.
let us know, boys.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
So
know
I'd
about the
like to know
Outliers?
each of you guys' birth month, actually.
Very
you try out
possible
for
they'll
hockey?
tell you. Yeah, very
Yeah,
possible. That they may have maybe these are outliers. Maybe that's why they're like, you know what? I guess we got music.
Yeah.
You know,
They could all
Census
be like
or
fall babies. You know?
Silverstein's from Canada, so they're
Yeah.
like, you know what? Those guys did it. Maybe we can do it. You know?
Yeah. No, these guys killed it. Like, one of the things that they do very, very well is manage their silent space very well. So, like, the guitar, you hear the chops going on, and he's doing his little finger pick spots, and then there are spots where it just stops for a brief second, and there's nothing. There's dead silence, and it's just a second,
Yeah.
and then it's back
Yep,
into
it's
it.
like one beat.
And if you guys haven't checked out, these guys have some of their, like, you guys should check out these guys' live videos from their concerts.
Dude.
Their just timing and the way that they can stop and immediately start back up again is just insane.
Yeah,
And it
they're-
creates
Nice.
something that's just,
Yep.
like, it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
wild.
try that, and then we get in a fight about counting because neither of us can count. 'Cause we
Oh
just
wait,
get too
you're telling me
wrapped
that
up in
happens
it.
live too?
No, it does. It's not just
Come to
I
our
thought it
show
was
and
just
find out.
It's a
Come
live
to our
thing,
show and
too.
find out, people.
I thought that was just something
You
that
can
happened
watch
in
the
here.
mayhem.
I thought we came in here to figure out timing.
You
That
count
happens
to
live
fucking
too. Okay.
4. It's rock and roll.
Turns out both of us combined still can't count to 4.
It's okay, Wyoming boys.
Ask
okay?
this
Like,
ask
when
this guy
you-
about recording lyrics on the last one that we did. All he had to do was count to 4.
It's harder than you'd think.
But that boy came in on 3 and 1 more than enough times.
Downbeat is definitely a illusion created by the Illuminati for drummers to control singers.
It's always been about control.
Yeah,
They're just
that's what we do.
plants.
That's what we do.
That's right.
So they record me in the other room
Yeah.
over there,
That was
while
per
these
request.
two drummers sit in here.
That's true. Don't let him sell that to you. That was by
That was
request.
per request.
I preferred that.
That was more like like, hey Matt, like I don't want to be rude, but may I?
I did it for him one time, and now
in
it's
the
like
other
every time he
fucking
walks
room.
into this house, he's like, "My room isn't set up over here." And I'm
No,
like,
there's no microphone or guitar cables. So
Great.
fuck me, huh?
Let me string together
My
a bunch of
bowl
stuff.
of only red M&Ms
Yeah,
is
I don't know
nowhere
what's
to be
going
found.
on.
He,
Yeah.
Okay.
he requested his own thermostat in there to
He
set
does,
his
he
own
does.
temperatures.
Like
Well,
if I-
if my throat dries out, I can't sing.
Let's see, here we go.
And,
Yeah.
and when you're 9 takes in on the drum take, your vocals get a little
That
tougher.
was funny, man.
God.
This last weekend we're tracking drums, and Joey's over in the other room, and he's giving it his all on every
Yeah.
fucking drum take. And like
Yeah.
we're just doing scratches, like we're
Yeah.
just getting drums, and Joey's in there, and about the 5th take in, Joey's like, man, I gotta stop singing so hard. Like, I'm not gonna have voice left to do action because we're doing vocals today too. Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
We did song start to finish.
yeah.
We wrote that 3 hours before we got here.
I believe
It's
it.
crazy.
So, you know what I mean?
By the amount of work we had to do, I believe it.
You know what
People
really
are like,
bothers
"Do you
Matt?
We were
Just
still
right here.
writing it. It was crazy.
You ain't gotta admit stuff like that to me, bro. I've been doing this for a while. Okay, I know when a band comes in unprepared.
Okay, it was maybe wrote for like 3 weeks before.
We were frying up bacon. The coffee maker was going. And I was like, fuck, I got an idea for a song.
Like, we gotta be at Matt's in an hour. Do you think we can cook this thing up? Like, oh yeah, dude, we can definitely cook it
Yeah,
up.
the bacon will probably be done by then.
Yeah, I need to learn that. I think I mentioned it. Maybe we have seen this one
Right
before.
while
I
you
can't
drive
remember,
with your knees?
I need to learn. Well, yeah, that too. that guitar riff at the beginning
Yeah.
is super cool.
So nice.
And I love the little
Yeah.
I love the little chime part in there,
Yeah.
and like it doesn't seem overly complicated. I mean, relatively in comparison to some of their other stuff. That's just
Yeah.
like you watch them move
Yeah.
and you're just like, yeah, impossible. I don't know how
Yeah.
they're doing that,
I-
but yeah, their guitar players are absolutely nuts, dude.
My arthritis and my mechanic in hands. Watched that video and went,
Your
no
hands are
way.
like they're just curling in naturally when you're watching. You're like, oh my
It's
god.
a nice one to zoom in on as opposed to just all power chords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they zooming in on that guitar player?
Yeah, for sure, right? What's
Because there's no
doing
second
anything,
guitar
dude?
player.
or like some local bands that we know that just do this all over the fretboard, and it's like,
Yeah.
is he actually good at guitar, or
Or is he just an open tuning? I don't
feel
know.
like I can do that. I think I can do that, dude. 5 out of 5 for the boys every single time. They're grandfathered in. They're incredible. We love having you guys on the channel.
Definitely.
We love seeing your guys' comments about it. If you have questions or comments or anything for the band, they're usually chiming in the comments as well.
Yeah.
So leave a comment. They might get back to you here, or just go over to their page and leave them a comment. They're
Hit
super,
them up on Instagram.
super
They're
friendly
super
dudes, and
responsive.
yeah, they're really responsive. They reach out to everybody. So yeah, get a hold of them. Give them a like, give them a subscription. Head to these guys' page, give them a like, give them a subscription.
If there's enough poop emojis, we'll start a mosh pit in this room.
Cloud emojis,
Yes.
rainbow emojis, poop emojis, unicorns, cats, dogs, camels, whatever your little heart
Poops for
desires,
Joey.
just to show us you've made it this far in the video. And with that, take us out of here, dude.
If you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did,
We're going real Western with it.
go ahead, leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the
Notification gang.
We'll see y'all next time.
Ow. Fucking media training. Every time with these guys, dude. We may have wrote that song an hour before he came in. Like, I know you did.
When Alice in
can't
Chains
lie.
says it's
I was
fucking
here.
cool. They're like interviewing about Nutshell, and they're like, that's crazy that this album became such a big thing that it was. We wrote probably 95% of that EP in studio. So I was like, dude, that's the vibe I want,
We are the next Alice in Chains, basically, is what we're getting.
Yeah.